Hey guys, it's David from 8-Bit Cinema, and this week we're doing a behind the scenes episode because I actually just had a baby, or my wife did, and I'm on paternity leave. But we have 2 episodes left in the season, and we're trying to decide exactly what we're going to do, but I'm pretty sure one will be Star Wars related. Which is actually pretty difficult because there are already so many Star Wars games, especially during the 80s era. There was one already on the NES, there was a really great one on the Super Nintendo. So how do we not tread over ground that's already been done? It's going to be hard not to want to compare them to the actual games. So what we're going to do for the sake of this behind the scenes, we're just going to work on stuff on The Force Awakens. We don't have a pre-release copy of the movie, of course. We're just judging it from the trailers and everything else that we're seeing online. So let's try to draw some pixel art of these new Star Wars characters. Alright, so the best reference that you can have when drawing sprites are actually toys, because they already break down the actual human or life's character and into the most simple form. But this is Rey, one of the new characters, and I really like this this vehicle she has. It really reminds me of the original trilogy. It's tactile and kind of junk-like. Also looks like an electric shaver. I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna try drawing this vehicle. Maybe Rey too. There seems to be instructions on how to shoot your eye out. Alright, so here we have Rey. 4 points of articulation. She stands all right. This is kind of like, it bends. Here's Rey with her weapon. It's like some kind of S&M bondage thing. Whoosh. All right, I like the feel of that. It almost looks like it could be some kind of handgun. But here's her vehicle, and oh, it's like this. And this is like her little sack or net where she puts all the loot that she gets as she scavenges around. Here, this is probably why they make her arm so flexible, so she can hold on to the steering handle better. And oh yeah, there was the gun, right? Oh, scheiße. Alright, so I am going to use this as my reference and give it a shot. Okay, so one of our pixel artists, Fernando, he's going to tackle BB-8 and Captain Phasma.
Hi everybody, Fernando Camarena, pixel artist for 8-Bit Cinema, and today's an exciting day because we finally get to draw Star Wars characters. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, I already got tickets to the new movie, and let me show you what I got going on. The first character I'll be working on is Captain Phasma, and I want to talk about shapes. Basically what I do is I try to outline the basic shape of the character. You can always go back and change this if it doesn't come out right, but once you get the basic shape, you can start filling it in with colors, and then you can start adding little details here and there in the head, the body, the cape. And last, what I do is I go and I start doing the shading. Just shading, and everything can be changed. Nothing's set in stone, but I get the basic look of the character doing this approach. Alright, and this is Captain Phasma, and it looks pretty good. I think I'll settle for this for now. Okay, the next character I'll be working on is BB-8. And once again, I'll do the basic outline of the character, but this one I'm going to animate, so I'm going to separate the head and the body. I'm going to keep those two separate at all times. I'll start with the head. You get the basic shape, you get the fill color, you get the details in there, just enough to sell it. And then I'll do the body. And once you have the basic shape and the fill color of the body, I'll duplicate it 3 more times. In 8-Bit Cinema, we use the rule 4. 4 different poses gives us a nice smooth animation. Be it the character walking, a tire turning, fan blades, 4 ends up working best. And once I have duplicated it 4 times, I go in there and add the little details slightly different on each one. That way, when I animate it together, it gives an illusion that it's turning. Alright, this looks good. Now I'll take it into After Effects and I'll start the animation process. And I'll mask out the body. Once the body's masked out, I can duplicate it. I do one for reference, and then I duplicate it again so I can click and drag the next sprite right over the old one. And then what I'll do is I'll drag the PSD file in the timeline again, mask out the head, and I'll place the head right over the body.
So Henry's here working on some music, nothing specific, but kind of experimenting with what he can do in future episodes. We're not exactly sure what the soundtrack's gonna be like in the new Star Wars movie. We could just assume that it's gonna be that sound with John Williams. So let's just see what he has in store for us.
What's up, guys? It's Henry Dutton from 8-Bit Cinema. We've been working on some new episodes, so I've been playing around with some new songs, and this is what I have so far.
Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us in this behind the scenes episode. We'll be back very soon with 2 new episodes. How about the Phantom Menace in 8-Bit? I mean, that hasn't really been done.